Hold on.
Well,
All right.
bad news. Capybaras took that one.
All right. I hope there's in-game sound. I think I just added it. Like I said, first outing of the season, always going to be a little bit scuffed.
I know. What's your thoughts here? Who's your pick to click, as they would say in good old baseball terms? But who are you picking in today's matchup here? It is a best of 2 series as well for anybody new tuning in.
It is a best of 2. I think my big pick is going to be Bad News Capybaras, just because as a team they've been together longer. They're kind of really stand or fall based on how Laffy Tees does. I think he's been the big star for them. Oh my gosh, but a good start for Gabe. Ripping heads, 2 kills down, and Laffy Tees joining in as well. The B-pop not working out here for Chicken Coop.
Yeah, Supa already down onto 12 HP as well in upper tons, so we're gonna have to rethink this one a little bit. A little bit of regrouping going on here, but looks like it'd be a pretty dominant pistol round. What a shot by Gabe, just on the bagel.
Ooh, Bagel putting holes in Gabe right back. Gonna have to get some cream cheese involved, I think, if we want to see this round won by Chicken Coop. But the clock coming out, all 3 players starting to rotate around to watch upper tunnels here for Bad News Capybara. Bagel gonna force them to go in for the chase or wait a whole ass 50 seconds. Bomb loose towards sights. There's not going to be a whole lot of chance of winning, and Brave Kevin is going to put the final nail in the coffin.
I mean, excellent, excellent pistol start here for Bad News Capybaras. Gabe with a 3K on the round. Looks like we're probably going to get a potential here for a timeout as well, and that's exactly what we're going to get. Players are talking about a little bit of server lag potentially. An update was just pushed out as well. Not too long before the match started here, about an hour or so before.
Can I get an exclamation point Tuesday in chat?
It is your typical Tuesday, unfortunately. Tuesday.
Tuesday. It's the mood for updates. All right. I just got my captions re-enabled.
It's so good.
Anyway. All right. So it's pistol. There's always hard to be like, all right, so what can we take away from that pistol round? Well, they went upper tons and died. You know,
they went upper tons. They flashed through the CT smoke, got deleted with Gabe literally front facing the smoke with a pair of dualies. Nope.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can say about that that's going to be super insightful. So instead, yeah. Tuesday. Oh yeah, we got the Tuesday Steam update. We can talk about the update. It's actually kind of interesting because we got a CS update where there were some patch notes, but the big takeaway is that your favorite leaker just got unemployed.
True. Everything went private.
Everything went private. It's,
every player on the server committing seppuku.
Yeah, I don't know if we're getting a match medic or if we're getting a new server. Let's go check the Discord.
We are getting a new server. We're going to a Chicago server. Will be what we end up going to as well. I had the chat pulled up there, so I was able to see that for you.
All right,
we're going to be transitioning over to.
Alrighty. Back into it then.
Yep.
Does this mean we're getting a good anti-cheat? Don't make me laugh.
But T-side here with no bomb plant is actually not going to really invest anything around a flashbang, and they're going to run out towards A and flash through, it looks like.
Yep, let's see if this FAMAS has anything to say here. It does look like Chicken Coop are going to cancel the long push, and your classic mill about by top mid and see if anybody pokes the head out. Also known as defaulting. Does look like they're going to be setting up for the cat push, but I feel like the setup by Bad News Capybaras is in a good spot here. We've got Seabass. Or is it Seabass or Seabase?
Sea bass.
It's Bass? Okay.
Yeah.
But I like base. Then you
like
can
that.
drop it and be like, you drop the base. Seabass drops Frizzy, but gets traded right back. And oh my gosh, the push. Bagel able to take down J-Chance. Wait a minute, this push suddenly has some legs on it for Chicken Coop. They get the bomb down in this 2 versus 3, and they're going to pick up the Bombos as well. This does feel at least possible from the T side. Ooh, but that's a good answer back by Bad News Capybara as Grave and Gabe pick up the kills.
You almost kind of caster curse them there a little bit. You're like, oh, look, pretty good positioning. 1, 2, and down they go on the T side. So, second round acquired here for the Bad News Capybaras.
Yeah.
There was actually a good lurk was potentially happening there with Little Beer coming out long, but was able to pick that one up. I believe it was Kevin. Was over in pit position, was able to pick up that kill, and actually swung. He was the player who got the first kill as well on the post plant there. So good aggression there from Kevin to hold his position along and not die. So we're going to get right into the next round here. It's going to be the first rifle round as well here for the Chicken Coop side.
Yep, so we get to see some actual strategy coming out rather than just the death ball pistols. Love to see that. Looks like again we're gonna see a big push down mid. Bagel picking up the first off of the right through the smoke. Gabe's have popped. I did want to say I like the Capybara name. I wonder if Grave had something to do with that, because you see his name in a lot of places as Grave Capybara. They're just really chill animals. If you're gonna be anything, Capybara is a good thing to be. But now 4 versus 5. Ooh, Frizzy able to continue to extend the lead of Chicken Coop. They look to make their stand here on the A bomb site, but really taking their sweet time about it. They've managed to pick apart Bad News. But they do need to get to pushing here. 45 seconds left on the clock. Finally get that smoke down, start to cross over Cat. A-Chance lurking out long, able to take down Taggy, but Chicken Coop gonna get to the A bomb site mostly unabated.
Yeah, bomb's going to go down here. Supa planting that bomb here, and it looks like the CT side's kind of holding steady here with a little bit of reposition, trying to group up. J-Chance aggressing from long. You've got Kevin and Laffy here in CT. Nade not really finding too often left on the Frizzy. Flash going in as well, so another good nade chunking him down here, but looks like the CTs are going to pinch, but the first kill from Supa.
Oh, there we go. Laffy Tees.
All right.
Picks up 3 as the entries onto the site. It's just going to be down to Little Beer playing from Cat. Puts down the nade to try and stop the defuse, but he's not going to peek in. Doesn't matter. Laffy Tees just going to get the 4K. We do have the defuse coming through as well. Bad News Capybara pick up a 3rd off the back of some fantastic retake entries in the hands of Laffy Tees.
Well, I didn't see that coming, so color me impressed with that play there, but picking up, what, 4 kills?
Yeah, that was a 4K there? On a retake from Laffy Tees, yeah.
Wow. That is, I couldn't do that, so props to Laffy Tees on that one.
I mean, I was just surprised. That was Bad News Capybara. They waited until almost the 11th hour to actually push in, and now we're going to get something a little bit faster, I think.
Yeah, it looks like the T's smoke did miss in bedroom. They smoked Heaven. Looks like they acquired there. So maybe we'll work on the lineup a little bit after the match. But we are going to see some aggression here on Catwalk. Bomb is actually first in as well.
Yeah, this feels really risky. Frizzy does exchange positions with the teammate there. Supa pushing on in first. Ooh, a little bit of noise being made. Cat, that is going to alert the CTs to their position. But But again, we see these super slow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are they boosted the whole way here? No. J-Chan's boosted up on box. It is going to fall to C base. Looking on as Chicken Coop start to push on in. Supasmo, quick and easy headshot onto the lone player below him. This Molly will delay things just a touch, but not quite enough. And Supa able to pick up another one. Chicken Coop continuing to establish their position. They take the bomb site. Now 2 versus 4 for the retake. Doesn't feel like there's a lot left. Laffy T's still alive for Bad News Capybara, but does seem like there is going to be the save this time around.
Yeah, it was a great positioning here from the T's. A little bit of a late lurk here from Taggy going in bedroom door, but was able to go ahead and tag Grave Kevin down to 1 HP. So that was kind of an immediate save call, almost kind of called out unless they found one on the immediate pick. So good call by the Bad News Capybaras, and they're going to potentially save 3 rifles in the next round, but all 4 players surviving as well for the Chicken Coop side. Yep. So first round on the board as well. So looking a little promising here for the Chicken Coop side. Should be able to get another full investment there. And
the money for the CTs is in the dumpster.
Yeah, we got a Deagle, an Op, and a couple M4s and AK. So we're just scrounging together what we can here. Really light on the util as well.
Definitely going to be a rough buy. And, like, the biggest problem for Bad News Capybara is they are kind of getting picked apart early. I say that. J-Chan's just going to start the round ripping out Supa. I do like this, though. They're not playing long this time around. Bad News Capybara with a little bit more of an aggressive defense, getting the players up to cat into lower tons. They're going to let their long be taken in exchange for the rest of this map control.
And it should give them a little bit of an inkling what's going on here, where they're not really going to find any counter resistance here towards the long A side. So 2 players actually sitting here for the CTs here on Catwalk. They did hear Little Beer and upper tons as well. So they are going to go ahead and re-clear that, and should kind of note that the jig is up and everybody's coming towards long here very shortly.
Yeah, and what I like about this is we can actually get a great crunch from Bad News Capybara. Chicken Coop are getting bottled up in long. And if they're not fast, they're going to start to find players from every direction. Brave Kevin going to be the first one called upon on the defense here. Frizzy going to be headed on in. Up ramp. Spotted him yet. The flash goes in. There's the kill. Oh, can he double up? Not quite. Seabass picking out the Deeg, whipping it out and getting the kill. And now, but it will be the bomb plant here for Chicken Coop. Seabass forced away from Gandalf by the fire. Is still going the way of Taggy. Bomb will be planted. We are into the retake. There is a singular kit on Bad News Capybara sitting on the shoulders of Laffy T's. He's already picked off the first. He's going for the jump shots onto Taggy. Oh, can he hit it? Taggy has to pull out the pistol. He's not even needed J-Chance with a kill. And it's just up to Little Beer to hold this one. But he's not able to pull it off. Tries to jump into pit. It's Bad News Capybara to close out the round. Once again, this is Laffy T's being a bit of a hero for Bad News Capybaras.
Yeah, once again, Laffy finding a pivotal kill there. Because the T didn't necessarily have to swing there, but the position was kind of given up. So they were able to hold that there. But there was actually no smoke on the bomb on the CT side. No smoke available for them, so they were not going to be able to smoke off the bomb there. So that actual little aggression and repeat there towards long actually cost Chicken Coop the round on that one.
Well, I mean, I like the adaptation from Bad News Capybara. They saw that they were getting picked apart early on, playing kind of default, so went for something aggressive to change up the pace, and it really paid off.
Yeah, they're really scared to take long A here as well. So Grave Kevin's been kind of holding it down here for the most part, and they've been really methodical on their executes of long A door. Unfortunately for that round, they executed very well with a nice pop flash for the smoke in the bedroom, but there wasn't any resistance there from the CT side. So
Does look like we're going to get another pretty similar round to a lot of what we've seen. Chicken Coop starting the lineup for Cat, getting a player lurking out long to stop the surrounding from happening and keeping things low and slow until they're ready to activate. Put down some shots into mid. The deterrent. Here's the lurk smoke. Execute to follow.
It looks like their lurk smoke actually missed on the left-hand side as well.
I like the molly onto Seabass, forced to smoke himself back off, but here we go. Push on through the smoke. J-Chance getting caught here. Doesn't quite fall. That allow for Chicken Coop to push across. They've already made it all the way over the site. Little Beer and Supposmo picking up kills. J-Chance able to get one back, but this is disastrous for Bad News Capybara. They lose 4, and it's all up to Grave Kevin, but the timer is about to run out. They need to get the bomb down now, and they will. Now, Grave Kevin going to be called upon for the 1 versus 3. Ooh, good damage back onto Supa. Does need to pick up the kill here. Op in a great position. But it might not be needed. Little Beer playing from CT. I mean, you get the 2 players peeking you all at once.
Yeah, all 3 were locked in there on that position. They knew exactly where he was going to be, where he's going to swing at there. So holding that close tight angle worked out in their favor there. And actually, kind of a little bit of unfortunate for a play there that happened at long A. There was more potential on a retake there as J-Chance still had the op, but fell back actually into the cross position outside of long A door and fell actually to the presence of Taggy there before Grave Kevin could work on the trade out. So a little bit of an unfortunate play there. Could have resulted in something a little bit different there, but we're finally going to see him actually go out A here very quickly. So they will have Bagel here lurking out through blue.
Yeah, I mean, the money for Bad News Capybara has been taken and put into the dumpster, and so it's going to give a lot of freedom here for the Chicken Coop side to open up a round and hopefully start to bring this one back on their T side. I like this position here from Little Beer. He's going to have the opportunity to find himself some eco frags, but he's only going to get 1. Grave Kevin with a FAMAS going to trade that right out, and that is a little bit dangerous here for Chicken Coop. At AK falling into the hands of their opponents as the rotation starts to filter in. Ooh, good kill from Supa. Taking down C-Base. I like C-Base better than Bass. Oh, continuing though. Supa making sure to keep the hands hot. And now Gabe alone with the 5-7 in the 1 versus 4.
It looks like he is going to try to sneak up catwalk here. That AK is down, and actually he's going to get smoked in. So, ironically enough, he should be able to retrieve this AK, fall back, and try to retain it going in the next round, and that's exactly what he does there. So, teaser regrouping here already towards long. Should take a little bit of forward positioning to try and make sure that they should be able to cross safely, but Gabe potentially may play for an exit here, but nothing really showing here yet for the Chicken Coop side. So, fantastic execution by them. It's the first round they've actually popped out A long. So a little bit of forward aggression, not waiting on the CTs to react there. Unfortunately, Bad News Capybaras were on a little bit of a weird buy for that round, so they're not able to fight them out long. But they almost found a good timing potentially with Chicken Coop scaling up long there, but able to keep 4 alive there and in the round perfectly up for them. So 4-3.
Yeah, I mean, I like what Chicken Coop are pulling off here. They're on a little bit of a slow simmer. They've gotten a lot of bomb plants this game, and so they've kept the money really close, and now they're starting to pull away with it. Bad News Capybara still not able to put together a buy, so just going to be, again, only a hero rifle in the hands of Gabe. Big man for Bad News. Can he be a herald of good news?
Potentially. Unfortunately, they didn't pop out long to go visit Gabe, so not too much effectiveness going to be shown here just far. But I do like this boost that they're actually doing. They've actually boosted Gabe on top of blue.
Oh, it's good because he'll have that off angle, but he's also kind of immobile now. Like, they can't move that AK around the map, so with all of this utility going in through mid, C-Base going to be all important, sitting behind double doors. Start to sneak in, but he's looking away. He's waiting for the flash, and he gets taken down, and now J-Chance next up to bat. Going to be spotted by Frizzy. Doubled up on, and even more than that, the pins start to fall here for Bad News Capybara. They will likely be allowing a fourth here for Chicken Coop as the game is evened out.
Yeah, that the rifle is still in the presence of Gabe here, but they weren't able to force around it, so not much effectiveness there when they executed towards B and the rifle was towards A. They thought potentially there was going to be some additional A presence as they had success for it with the previous round, but nothing to be had for Gabe, so they will retain that rifle and move on to the next tier. And no player yet has fallen on the T side, so there's not really any additional weaponry that Kevin can require as well.
Yeah, this feels really dangerous for Bad News Capybara, allowing a full save here, essentially by the Chicken Coop side. They're going to have all of those weapons left over.
We're even up here, 4 apiece. 8th round just completed here, so 4 more good to go until we get to halftime. So almost like a little bit of a reset here. And we are going to see the rifles come out here for the Bad News Capybara side. So it should be a little bit of a heater here. Could potentially see some A aggression. I'd love to see that here from the Chicken Coop side to kind of show them that they're not afraid to take space when needed.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Bad News Capybaras do need a few things to go their way. The money situation has gotten a little bit dire here. Chicken Coop gonna have a few rounds worth of money left, but big hit happening here to start this one off. Grave Kevin picks off the first, and that is gonna be all that Bad News Capybara are allowed. They've found their one. The rest of Chicken Coop, after leaving the lurk to die, will just head right back out into mid.
Yeah, unfortunately, I believe I cast her curse a little bit there, but Frizzy does spot J Chance here near Catwalk, but they have some teammates here to back up here in Seabass, and they're both going to double swing. J Chance picking off 2 right away.
Oh my gosh, I was saying, Bad News Capybara, they needed something to go right, and that is more than right for them. 4 players surviving, able to recover the op as well. Now we're going to have to see if Chicken Coop can recover. They do have the money to buy back in, and this is the part that gets a little bit dangerous, is they will have the money to buy back in here, and likely at least for one more round. So I do feel like this one goes a little bit closer to even as far as who gets what rounds, but man, that's going to be interesting. I will say that.
Actually, I like this play from Gabe in mid. He smokes off Suicide and throws a incendiary towards Barrels top mid, so they could potentially think that there's some mid aggression here, so they are going to take this a little bit slower.
Ooh, I like that damage. Hopper taken down low. With that gun, it is only that last HP that matters. You can't just be like, I'm super lit. It's like, doesn't matter. You're an Opera. Take the fight.
Yeah, generally in that situation as well, you'd have your lower HP would be the op, so that way you get that potential for a quick pick. So an unfortunate nade actually by Bagel and lower tons actually takes 11 HP off Little as well.
I actually thought we were going to get something a little bit different out of this round. The setup from Chicken Coop led me to believe that they might be headed on in for B, but it does look like we're going to get a pretty similar play to a lot of previous rounds. The B split, I like that block from Seabass. That's going to leave some space for Bad News Capybara to watch the cross mid, but Chicken Coop, they've managed to figure this one out, and they're going to go right back to B, where we are getting something a little bit different. Going to keep the eye on Supa here as Chicken Coop start to head in. That'll be our first point of contact. Taken down, double kill for Gabe. Now Supa needing to go huge, needing to find the targets with that AWP, but hasn't made a move just yet out into the open. And it's going to be Laffy Tees to pick up 2 as Gabe falls. Taggy, last player standing for Chicken Coop, will fall as well, and Bad News Capybara will extend their lead by 2.
Yeah, excellent teamwork there on the B-bomb side. Gabe actually taking the aggression there with Laffy T's kind of posted in the old Humvee position there on B with his nose tucked in the corner. So able to swing out on Gabe's call to go ahead and take out the other 2 players. So just I think that's something as well that we're going to see here from the Bad News Capybaras side, is that they've been a more formed team for a longer period of time here. So those team calls and plays that they're doing there are able to work.
Oh, I like the flashes from Seabase again with the opener. And again, going to push the aggression out of double doors for Chicken Coop. Like, nope, you have been denied this spot.
Yeah, and that's actually Supa as well. So Supa technically would be their opper there, but Frizzy is also sitting here near barrels with the op this round. So a little bit of a change of positioning, change of weaponry there on the chicken coop side, trying to make something work.
Yeah, I guess this has happened a lot, except for the one save round. Chicken Coop have walked in along, gotten shoved away by utility and bullets, been like, all right, understandable, have a nice day, we'll go somewhere else, and then they end up on cat. Unless they go into upper tons and die, but it
Yeah.
feels like
All their
maybe,
success has been through catwalk.
yeah. But they
You're
haven't
not
been
seeing a
hitting it.
lot of aggression.
No. They're getting
There's no
low.
one
That
holding
clock's
mid here.
getting real low.
A great position here from Kevin, kind of playing the headshot angle here on A. Molly is going to go in and signal the parade that someone is here to join the party.
Yep, dinner bells are ringing. First to find the kill is J-Chance, doubles up as well. C-Base joining in. Frizzy answers back with one, but that op now in a tricky position. Has to just go for the save here, and I do think it will be spotted. Oh, jumping over the top. Takes down Gabe. Holding onto that weapon for another crucial few seconds, and is going to be able to hold on to this. Though those simple stickers are looking a bit like Jame time this round.
Indeed, they are. A little bit of Jame time action there. Not too much time left on the clock, so only about 12 seconds left. So opted for a good save call there from Frizzy. But every penny going to be spent here pretty much on the chicken coop side this round, with plenty of money in the bank for the bad news Capybaras.
This one is just looking real rough. This could go well for them though if they get into that B side quick, but the fire going to stop them fast. Now the players are already set up to bottle them up. Your choices are go back into spawn, tuck your tail and run, or walk into the meat grinder here of Laffy T's. Oh, but he doesn't have his gun out. Wait a minute. The flashes go in. He's too flashed up. Does not matter. Flash fades. Head taken off of Bagel. Who will be next? It's going to be Laffy T's himself. He picks up the kill right back. Oh, and Frizzy, the no-scope onto Gabe. Wait a minute. The smoke about to fade. J-Chance walking through it. Not even patient enough. And the bomb goes down 2 versus 4 here from Bad News Capybara. It's been a comedy of errors on B this time around, leaving only one player dying to the rain of utility. Aggie picking up the kill on the grave. Kevin looking for more. C-Base with the trade, going for the 1 versus 3 here. It's all that's left standing in this final round of the half, but it will be Supa to close things out.
Yeah, that was definitely the round that you didn't think Chicken Coop was going to win if you could predict one the entire half. But it's a little bit of some unforced errors there on the bad news side. So able to acquire that pivotal round for them to at least keep them somewhat within striking distance there at a 5-7 score line.
Yeah, I mean, 2 rounds, as per usual, as always, it always comes down to the pistol. And I think this round is no different. It's
they're able
Dust2.
to take this one. Yeah, it's Dust2. They're able to take this one. It kind of spells at least they can run maybe 2 or 3 and potentially have a lead here at the start of the rifle rounds.
Mm-hmm. Let's analyze the strategy here. Ooh, getting flashed up on Cat, but Bagel can't quite hit the shots. It's going to be Frizzy to finish off Gabe, but still, that was a little bit silly. Ooh, quick trade, lower tons. But look at the reposition from Chicken Coop. They're getting into position to keep this Cat push down. Good kill for J-Chance, but he's all alone in the 1 versus 3, but the HP for Chicken Coop is hilariously low. Being crunched
Except for a
on,
little
though.
bit here on this flank from upper tons.
Yep. J-Chance. Just head ripped off by Taggy, the super sub. And that is the CT round being won by both teams.
Yeah, shout out to Taggy as well for being a super sub at Frag 18. So unfortunately, Ska kind of re-injured his back apparently prior to the event and kind of sitting in the LAN environment for an extended period of time did not help any of those issues. So Taggy able to sub in for Scott, actually for Undone.
I mean,
18, so indeed a super sub.
You and we're in the 30 years and older gamer club. We know all about back issues.
Oh, that we do.
I can sympathize with Ska and having a back problem. Although more for me, it would be a knee issue. I like to run, but at the same time, sometimes I do it too much. I guess as long as we're talking injuries, I went snowboarding earlier this month and I think I bruised my rib. So that hasn't been fun.
No.
But it's better than what I initially thought it was when it happened. Because when it happened, I thought, did I rupture my spleen? Like, I spent that whole day figuring it out. We've got pistols from Bad News Capybara, and they're taking this slow, so I feel like I've got time to talk about, well, hold on. Look at their space they're taking. Wait, Taggy doesn't expect that they're already all the way up this way. He might be able to find something. Ooh, it's going to be Graved Heaven to get the trade. The Deek's coming out. Well, not quite finding the kills, though. All right, so anyway, back to my spleen. I guess we can let the pistols play out.
Counter-terrorists win.
Well, they played out exactly kind of the way you thought there. Unfortunately, Taggy got timing a little bit there, so fell for that one. But you've already got Super, on 13 kills, having a great showing so far in the first game of the Challenger League season. So happy for Super.
Yep, that's
Super
starting a season off on the right
Ukrainian,
foot if I've
correct?
ever seen it. All right, we do have gun buys here for Bad News Capybara.
Yeah, we are going to see them kind of set up for this A take here. So kind of doing a good old special here. And 2 players here to defend for the CT side. I'm setting up the bedroom flash. But if Bagel's able to take 2 here with this close positioning on door, that is going to spell the end of the round, as they're probably going to tuck tail and try to maybe fly up catwalk here pretty quick.
Little beer spots, 1 upper tons, though. Molly put down might call some aggression on over. And look at the spray as well. Bagel just dies to nothing but wall bangs. That hurts when you can't even...
a shoulder, and that's it.
Yeah. That was enough. Well, it's a good pick to start off the round, but with a minute left, Bad News Capybara do need to get their feet in gear.
Looks like they're going to opt for the mid take here as well. So I was thinking potential for a catwalk aggression here, but we're going to... Actually, I prefer this one. A little bit of a dry push here in mid. See if you catch somebody off guard. Taggy is peeking from A ramp periodically, but you're not going to find anything just yet, as that smoke is going to go down.
Yeah, and this gives them the advantage of being able to split the sites in half. So they're only going to have at most 2 players to deal with. Oh, the smoke push by C-Base. He is traded out by Gabe, but that still feels dangerous. Frizzy now all alone in the 1-4 on site. Takes down Gabe. J-Chance with the trade, and now Laffy T's getting to hold down the cross. Takes down the first and cleans up Supa.
That's a fantastic retake there. If there was maybe a little bit of a different positioning there on B from the CTs, they should have been able to defend that one a little bit better, but... I don't know why he decided to, I can't remember who that was, that immediately shot to his left exiting tunnels there. I believe that was Seabass, but great, great op to push that smoke and spray it, and your player scaled up there through window, able to trade out there. So just 1 left on the site, and J-Chance absolutely took it with force with that immediate headshot.
And now we're going to get to see the issue with the chicken coop economy. Oh, but the nuclear strike by Supa. The flurry of nades onto J-Chance. Well, that's one way to get your picks.
And to pick up an AK.
Yeah, I mean, that's a solid pickup. Chicken Coop are allowing the push out onto the B bomb site by Bad News Capybara, so will likely be, at the very least, a bomb plant, and I don't think there's a retake very likely with pistols.
They're not really having too much invested here, so you should see at least 3 of them opt here for a little bit of a retake, or to try and at least throw some damage.
Yeah. Maybe. They're kind of just hovering lower tons.
Yeah,
guess
Supa and Little
looking
Beer
for-
here as well in T-spawn. Should
Yeah,
be able to
looking
find
for some
Laffy.
exits. No, that's the AK put to work. There could be another one picked up by the Chicken Coop side. And that shoves Bad News Capybara all out into mid. They will pick up some kills. But it's pistol players, so like, you can't get too excited about the ecos, you know? Yeah, you
they
pad
tried
your
to put on a
stats,
little bit
but-
more damage, but it didn't work there. They tried to keep them a little bit closer to the bomb. They only took about 50 damage from the explosion, but they didn't take enough damage from those CT pistols to really matter.
Indeed. So this is going to be the big pivotal round here for Chicken Coop to see if they have a chance of bringing this one back, or if this one is very likely to fall the way of Bad News Capybara. Getting to those 10 rounds and knowing that your opponent's going to have maybe one more buy after that, and it's not going to be that round, you'll probably be on 11, is going to be a comforting thought for the Bad News Capybara side.
And they're going to looks like they're setting up here for an upper hit with, you do have one player, looks like Great Kevin lurking along, but, oh, that fantastic molly actually holds him at bay. Frizzy should be able to hear that tick as well, so they do know that some players are lurking here in upper B.
Yeah, I'm a little curious about the setup that we've got here. We've got Grave Kevin lurking long, but this feels very puggy. It does feel like Bad News Capybara are just going to... They're looking for that meat grinder B push, but they're not going to take it. I'm really curious to see what Grave Kevin's going to do here, because he has barely any information from this position. And so he's just looking to see if somebody pushes out long. This is going to be the cat push for the Chicken Coop side. Taggy picking up the first. And that's going to send Bad News Capybara packing. With 40 seconds remaining, they're going to head right back up cat. Look for something else. So a good start to the defense here. Now Frizzy going to be called upon as the mid push rolls in. Bad News Capybara looking for the C base with the kill. That's going to open up a lot of space here by Bad News Capybara. Grave picking up one. Laffy T's joining in as well, and that's the B site taken for Bad News. And it is bad news for Chicken Coop. They've got 2 players remaining, and this retake is going to be a save.
Yeah, not exactly the best bomb site to retake in a 2v4 situation, so opting for the better call here on the Chicken Coop side. So always like to see some, level heads prevail here, but it looks like Great Kevin, I don't know if he spotted Supa peeking out bedroom here, so I think they realize they've got him pinned in here with a little bit of positioning here, but a counter boost actually coming in. I like this from Bagel as well to kind of see this positioning, so should actually catch Kevin here off sign as he peeks into the door.
Ooh, oh, that nade is scary, but good kill by Supa. They're at least taking some weapons away, but they lose their own in the process.
That was a bit unfortunate there for the Chicken Coop side. They thought they should be able to take away 1 or 2 rifles there and keep one player alive, but instead both of them fall and they lose their op.
Yeah, this is looking like the last desperate gasp here for Chicken Coop. They're going to go in with the Force by pistols, and well, the next round is their last real hope to bring this one back. Sometimes pistols, though...
Yeah, sometimes pistols will work. It's in A.
Ooh. Well, that's a good start to things. The AWP of J Chance picking off Taggy. Supa getting spotted up here as well. Will they chase? They will, but not to any avail. Seabass picking up the kill back on... sorry, Little Beer picking up the kill back onto Seabass, and now Supa and Bagel playing cat here. First to go down to Supa. Looking for more will be Bagel, but it will be cream cheesed.
That's good. I like that.
Ooh, but Frizzy answers back on cat. Gabe's head ripped open. Look at the utility being sent back the way of Chicken Coop. Having a tough time holding this one down, and J Chance putting that auto stapler to work. Tech 9 tapping away. not able to prevail on this day.
But it is not this day. I know that was the first time I've actually seen some mid aggression there, so props to Chicken Coop to at least do something to try and win that round here. But 3 players alive for the Bad News Capybara side, so we're going to get this full buyout from Chicken Coop. This is going to be their last hurrah, their last fight here in this game, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't think... we'll have to see what the double op setup has to say about things. That's a good start for Frizzy out long. And oh my gosh, wait a minute. Chicken Coop are not done yet. Down by 4 rounds, but they are firing back here.
Kind of gave them a taste in their own medicine there with that long A.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times that long A is a coin flip. It's 1 more down for J-Chance, but Taggy able to answer back. Pulls the op away as well. Now 2 versus 4. This one feels a little bit undercooked here from Bad News Capybara. I think they thought that they've been winning long A this entire game, and they would just do it again. Good catch there. Laffy Tees with the kill onto Little Beer. Is there going to be more? No, there is not. Bagel flips on him, and it's all going to be down to Gabe. 1 versus 3. Doesn't have a bomb is really the crucial thing here in the final 45 seconds of the round. He's getting stopped at every turn by utility. The fires, the smokes will not allow him to move, and this op will be the end. Supa puts that final nail in.
Yeah, Bagel feeling a little toasty on that round with a quick 2K, so...
No. Toasty's on another team.
No, you can have a toasty bagel.
I mean, you can have a toasty bagel. I was trying to make a joke.
I know. Actually, we have too many toasties. I believe they should fight 1v1 and chain.
No. What we need is a team that's all the toasties.
Bad News Bagels?
Yes, Bad News Bagels, all the toasties. They can fight against Oops All Nikos.
That would be a great show match.
The casting is just confused screaming. All right, anyway, serious mode. Taggy falling off the cat here. Does realize the push coming in from Bad News Capybara, but will freeze it as they're not able to get the pick. So it's going to be utility fight going in. Ooh, that nade. Very nearly spelled doom for Bad News Capybara, but Supa missing shots after shot. Now it's going to be Taggy looking for it. Lines up 2 and able to get away as well. Grave Kevin answers back for 1, but will that be enough? Gabe joining in for the 3 versus 3. I'm still in the hands of Bad News Capybara. They need to start to make a move, and they do. Laffy Tees emerging from long. Hits the bullet into the head of Bagel. Now Frizzy and Little Beer here to try and stop this from going to map point. Ooh, that's not the start you want. Gabe takes down Little Beer. Frizzy looking to just save this weapon.
J-Chance should be able to call that out as well. Realize the player has fell back, so they're going to be able to find that timing. Ooh, only 1 damage actually to Frizzy through the box. J-Chance is going to try and fly in, but Frizzy trades him out, so going to try to retain this up, but Gabe's already here. Oh, Frizzy is just aware.
He really is. Right? That is fantastic. That's a really good awareness. Staying on top of things.
But unfortunately, the rest of the team, less than 3K each going into this round. So Frizzy should be able to pass along an M4 to a teammate there. Looks like it should probably be Bagel. Should be receiving that M4 from Frizzy. And indeed it is. And sent over to Supa as well.
If it were any other map, I would say these MP9s will be deadly and have a very good chance of bringing this one back, but it's Dust2.
Yeah, it's Dust2, and with those MP9s, you're going to have to send 2 towards Catwalk or 2 towards A long. So we'll see where they end up going here.
Yep. was trying to get a better look at the M4 there because it looked like someone Frizzy had a bunch of Team Liquid stickers on the silencer, which is always a little bit amusing because if you take that off, then there goes all your stickers. The question is, oh, J-Chance, are you going to get activated here through the smoke? No, you're going to get tagged up heavily. 39 HP gone. Not a whole lot of an answer back.
Wound as well.
Yep.
Once again, second time actually.
Does lead Bad News Capybara to head on out through lower, which is, again, a lot of what you will see if the upper B hit doesn't yield anything. I do like the probe with the HE there. They didn't hear the oof from getting hit by any damage, so they know that they're safe to move on up. Ooh, we're going to get the run boost here. Can Supa stop this? Not quite. Puts down 2 shots, loses a teammate in the process. Puts down the nade as well, but not going to be able to hold on to his own life. And now it's just Bagel alone and long to try and prevent this, but he can't stop it either. Loses his life to fire. 2 versus 4 for Chicken Coop to try and extend play here on Dust2.
And the bomb is able to make its way towards the sites, very safely here. So Little Beer coming up, Cat Frizzy here in CT. This is it. This is the last call here for Chicken Coop on Dust2.
Yeah. Well, I like Frizzy using the boxes here, giving himself a little bit of a different path up into the site, but it will not succeed. Seabass and Gabe clean that one up 13-8 for Bad News Capybara.
Yeah, a fantastic game from Bad News. That's exactly what you'd expect there. Just showing that team play with a new player with Laffy T's on the team there, but strong showing at 18-8, Floofies.
Yep. Going to
first
Cams.
official.
So